So I'm here with Wendy Smith of Reliable Property Management, and Wendy has been a property manager for both multi-units and single-family units for over 15 years. It's a long time. I want to talk to Wendy today about a couple of things. One is, look, we're local. We've been in business since 2006, so we've been doing property management at Reliable Realty and property management for a very long time. We can manage, local properties. It's a out-of-state owners can utilize us for their local properties, and they should, versus a big box company, right? There's a lot of big box companies out there that, they advertise they can take care of properties anywhere in California, but they're not getting a localized service. In other words, a not personalized service. Yeah. They're not getting someone, they might get, someone in the Philippines or somewhere else that has a list of the properties, but they don't know the properties ins and outs like you do.
Yes.
So talk about that for a minute.
So I think one of the biggest pros to having someone local that's managing your home is not only are they available if something happens, we can get there really quickly, we can put eyes on it ourselves, we can take our own pictures, we can feel it out and kind of see how things are progressing through or what's happening in those situations. But we have our own set of vendors that are specific to those areas too that we utilize often, so we built those connections and those relationships with them, and we know that they're going to take care of your home as if it was ours, because that's the way we look at them also.
Perfect. So we have properties out of state. We have we have owners out of state, properties we manage locally. We have owners that are in the Philippines.
Yeah.
We have one owner's in Spain. We have owners everywhere.
Canada,
doesn't matter. Yeah. What's super cool about that is we have a system called AppFolio, and we utilize AppFolio as a one-stop shop for everything regarding owners, tenants. Tenants pay through the AppFolio system. Owners receive their rent through the AppFolio system. There's record keeping. There's communication. Talk to me what else that AppFolio has to offer.
We set it up from the beginning. So not only do the owners have a dedicated portal themselves where they can go in and they can access and they can see pictures of the homes. They can see the disbursements that are coming through, their rent payments. If they have questions on anything, their statements are in there. All of their information is really easy and quick for them to access. But it's the same on our tenant side where they have their own portal set up. So from the minute that we set them up and they're moving in, their emails are in there, their phone numbers are in there. We can text them, they can text us, that we can email back and forth. They can put all of their documents in there. Everything is really quick and convenient, and then they log in to do their rent payments right online as well, and everything is documented down to the second.
So what's also super cool about that is the owners see when that tenant pays a rent. Yeah. So the rent comes in, goes through AppFolio, leaves AppFolio, AppFolio disperses through their bank. And it's just, everything is transparent.
Yeah.
So for owners, it's another peace of mind component that's so critical and important. It doesn't matter where the owner lives.
Right.
They can log in. So, and the accuracy through AppFolio is amazing. It's one of the top notch, one of the best portals for any type of property management service. So, and then one last thing I'll talk about really quick. You deal with these emergency situations, and sometimes they're crazy. And I know you're out on the ball field, you've got kids, you've got other things going on, but you talk about what happened yesterday.
So no matter where I'm at, I have a lot of different sports throughout our family that we're always traveling and whatever, but my phone is always with me and I can always access those systems and my tenants through my phone at any time. So even sitting at a baseball game at 8 o'clock on Friday night, I get a call from a tenant who says, I have a big bubble forming on my kitchen ceiling, something's leaking, I'm not sure what's going on. And in that moment, even though I'm not in the office, I'm not at home, I can still take care of it. I can still send our plumbers out there. We address it the same day. We get everything taken care of. Not only does it give the tenants a peace of mind that they're not waiting an extended period of time for something to be resolved, but even if the owners have something going on themselves, they know that we're taking care of that for them. And so I can just update them as we go through the process, and they have that peace of mind knowing that they're not the ones up until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night making sure that their tenants are taken care of and their home's integrity is secured, but it is still being taken care of and they don't have to worry about it.
Very good. Thank you, Wendy. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.